This live won't be driving down the road this time. We're just gonna be doing a little bit of work on the cars. Flip this camera around. That is my view right now. Sweet unit. When a few more people get on here, I'll get to working on the green car. From the analytics, it looks like everybody really likes these lives. That's pretty neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a bunch of these whenever I get the chance to, which it's a nice chill day, so why not? Only one input shaft away. I like using that as the thumbnail. Can't wait to get its own feature here pretty soon. Not long. See a few folks joining. Good afternoon, everybody. Dog playing ball all by herself. Should be alright. We'll go for a hike or something later. Let's turn this around. Here's what I'm doing. Got the car out front. This is how it looks mostly. Now, the bottle blanket is, I've got two of these, and these are also in the bin, parts bin over there. And bottle blanket, got to wire that up. That's me on my project today is bottle blanket. Add another bottle right there. And I'm just going to tack weld in the mounts and the actual bottle bracket here, because I don't want to drill any more holes, and I feel like it's easier just to take a little grinder and knock some weld off and peel it up and not have to worry about more holes in the trunk. I filled so many on here over the years. I mean, batteries have been everywhere. Nitrous bottles have been everywhere. Batteries have been everywhere. It's been wild. So this thing's been Swiss cheese and then all welded back up. Let me see if Phil's around. He'll be out in a minute. Gotta clean up this. Now this is an air compressor. We all may or may not like, but I'm actually going with got a tank ordered on Amazon, and I'm putting the air compressor over here with a 1.5 gallon air tank with it, and I'm gonna have onboard air. That's for any kind of flat tires or plugs or anything like that that need to get done. Like I said, the other nitrous bottle here, I want to keep this space empty and open for weight. I like putting my weight here and my weight there. You just put about a 60-pounder concrete bag, wrap it up with duct tape, and throw that in the trunk, and then another one right there if necessary. But that's for super greasy surfaces, and this thing works pretty good just on a regular road. Long wheelbase really helps it handle. You can really just hit the tires and just let it eat. The whole pass is pretty sweet. So I'm going to get started on this. I believe I'm going to prop the telephone right there. I have a stand coming from Amazon today, so I can do this live stream a lot better for y'all. And you know what? I'm also need to invest in a mic. I'll get that. After this live stream, I'll just go and get on Amazon and get that. Get a mic. That'll probably help a lot for audio. So anyways, I'm gonna set this thing up. Let's see what we got to get going. I need to let's grab some parts. Let's get the other bottle with the brackets. That's how I can run the fuel. Take the fuel out of there, of course. Fuel and tools out. Let's go and grab that. Oh yeah, 6 gallons. That's like 5.5, almost 6 gallons there. Nice. Always keep some spare E85 with you. If you're an E85 car, you don't want to be caught slipping and not having any. I'm going to get 2 more. I usually carry 3. Probably cut these brackets out of here also today, make that space a little more usable. I think that's something I need to do also. A bottle used to sit there. Well, I think that bracket used to sit there upright. But since I started doing more of the street stuff, set it up for the street. My phone is, show the what? Angle, said hi. I don't know. Oh, show the car. All right, yeah. Got the gap cam mount, 4-door, C6 Chevy Impala. Yeah, I got you. MK Edits, I got you. Here you go. And then fender exit. Still don't have the purges working. The purges, for some reason, the buttons, I touch them, nothing happens. So I need to go ahead and touch all that. And you got a whole bunch of nitrous buttons there. I know everybody likes to run it on electronics and progressive. I mean, sorry, on ECUs and everything like that. But this isn't that kind of car. I like it a little bit more caveman. I think it's easier to drive. I find personally it's easier to drive. For instance, let's say you hit a bunch of wheel speed, you start spinning the tires, and they'll have a electric shifter, air shifter. That thing's going to shift at whatever RPM. If it clicks the like 7,000 or something, because it's slipping the tires, it's going to shift to high gear, and you're pretty much, you know, you ain't going to recover that. You're also not going to be able to pedal a big nitrous kit. A big nitrous kit. You're not going to be able to pedal a big nitrous kit on, you know, when you're out the gate, right? If you got to twitch it with your foot, it's really hard to control. So I like having a button there in my hand while I'm holding the wheel. And then there's two on there. My thumb runs the one on the other side. Second stage, third stage, and I shift it myself. So yes, it's all caveman buttons. It's a good time. Obviously, they're just the driving wheels. Let me show y'all the slicks. Yes, land boat, that's right. Let me show you these slicks got mounted up. Hey Phil, would you mind rolling one of those in here? I don't want to sketch the service, or say hi to the live folks.
Hey everybody.
Yeah.
Beautiful
That's Phil.
Day.
Yeah, oh, it's so nice, isn't it? I know it. Let's roll. He's gonna roll one of these up here.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah, the Mopar is nasty, isn't it, Dave? And so that's what it looks like. That is a 28-10-5. You can leave it squared up the other way. Yep, like that right there. So 28-10-5. It's 10.5 inches here to here, and it's 28 inches tall, and that's the class that I got to run this in. That's maximum tire size. But you can kind of, I wouldn't call it cheating. I would just call it, you know, like when they say stretching the rules, maybe a little bit of stretching the rules, right? So anyways, it's got a belly. That's on a 14-inch wheel. It stretches it out, and it makes a perfectly flat surface. So I get the maximum traction. Got my bead locks on. Still need to wash them up, but they look amazing. I absolutely love these wheels. I'm so glad I did this body colored paint. That's what the car, that's the color of the car. It's all dirty. Looks like I was leaking on there or something. But anyway, that's the color of the car out the factory. It's absolutely beautiful.
What was the name of that color again?
It's called Willow Green Metallic.
Willow Green Metallic.
Yeah, Willow Green Metallic. It's so amazing. Anyways, I like that. I'll get these on. These are going to be, I'm either going to get a trunk rack where I can fold, like a hitch, a trailer hitch, where I can fold the license plate down and stick a motorcycle carrier on the back of my car. And I'm going to put 2 slicks, maybe fuel or anything else, jack, mini bike, whatever else I need to get on the back of the car and drive this thing on hard tires with these mounted to it. That's the end goal. Or for this race, I'll probably just have somebody take all this in the Honda, you know, follow us up there with it. But the idea is to be able to drive my car anywhere I want and race, swap the tires out. You know, so that's coming. He's going to do it too with this car. He's got a parachute though, so he could just unhook that and start hanging stuff off the back if he wants. Yeah, this Mopar is, sheesh. It's cool. Got the other wastegate hiding, you know, wastegate dump hiding there. This is gonna sound crazy. Can't wait to see it on the 2-step. Oh, I know, right? Can you imagine, like, Phil right there looking out? I mean, he's gonna be just diabolical with the fire and 2-step and flames hanging all out. We already got the. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. And then we got the boost controller set up too, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
We got what 13? I think it's 13 pounds on stage 1, or set tune 1, 18 pounds on tune 2, and we got 30% on top of each one. So it's gonna be like 13 to 18 on scramble. He's got a happy button in there like Nitrous, and then from 18 it will be I think like 24 pounds or something like that. I can't remember. Anyways, Dodge Dart GT. He said this guy says I had hood exit and heat waves to throw my vision off. I bet. I can't wait till. I bet those gigantic flames. I mean, hey man, I know it's a flashlight start, but when you start seeing big flashy bang fire, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't turn it loose.
That's why I saw the light.
I saw a light. Yeah, I know you did. Probably a whole bunch of it. Oh, I can't wait. About time.
We'll get a chance to test a little before that on the street.
Yeah, on the road. We can test it on the road. Okay, now I need bottle and
Get the welder ready here.
the welder. Probably won't need that right away, but I want to wire up, install that. I want to install the bottle heater and all that stuff first. On the one side, let's get to some actual work and stuff here. Need another block of wood, please.
Shorter or longer?
Like regular size. Not broken in half.
Oh, right. Got something here.
Anything smaller-ish, yeah. Got my lovely little bear here. Hey, little bear, say hi to the camera. Yep, she's pretty camera shy. It's really interesting. I think she's just a camera shy bear. She's a good girl, though. This feels old stuff. We don't know if it's like headed to the scrap, but yet some Mopar guy is probably going to want these control arms pretty bad, so we haven't had the heart to throw it away quite yet. Prop somehow. Yep, like that. Perfect. Jam it in there, and that's good. Perfect. Thank you. That's right. There we go. Did he do Mustang too? No, sir. No, that's I'll show you though what we did do here. Check this out. Now, this isn't even ideal. And this isn't ideal. However, we've got QA1 uppers, QA1 lowers, and what Mancini aluminum strut rods here. You know, with
I
Heinz.
carry them. I don't know if they.
I don't know who made these, but anyways, those we got some stock bigger bearing disc brakes, right? Like a 74.
74.5 stuff.
With some Hawk pads, Napa shocks. Those will get replaced with Vikings, but right now, obviously, all that right there kind of took precedence over some Vikings at the moment. The car has 60-footed 130s. This guy's been 136 at 60 foot about 10 years ago, and we've changed some things. And we know it goes faster, but we just don't know how much faster. We got transmission cooler lines that come through all nice and bulkheaded there. The chassis, let's see the K-member. I'll show you the K-member. Cut the K-member out and put a tube in, and then, you know, gusseted it in and everything. And now we can get the oil pan completely off the bottom and service the bottom end if we nick a bearing or anything like that. It's really easy to service now. Got an electric water pump tucked away over here, but it looks pretty sweet, you know, really went through it nice. Transmission lines are just waiting on the transmission. Dang it, seems to be the theme around these lives. But no, we haven't started it yet, Steve, due to the fact we don't have a Dodge runs the ring gear on the flywheel. Sorry, yeah, is that right? No, not flywheel, on the converter. On the torque converter, okay. So Dodge runs it on the converter, unlike GM and probably every other manufacturer, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, we haven't been able to start it, but look at that. It's completely done. I mean, boost reference hoses. These are the vacuum lines. You know, I don't believe in zip ties or safety wire on barbs. I believe in only AN fittings on everything from the vacuum to the boost side, and you got vacuum pump. That's where a vacuum pump goes. Big blow offs. HPI. These are 76 millimeter turbochargers. To give you an idea, that's pretty dang big. Nickel boron plated hot sides, very nice. Wrapped headers. Had to like kind of make these ish. These are small block Chevy. He got these off of Facebook Marketplace, man. The place where all good things come from. These are small block Chevy headers, and I cut the flanges off. We got W2 flanges for the heads, and then I had to make, these headers basically fit the pattern. They're kind of similar, but about a ½ inch different, I think it was. And then these tubes were hitting here pretty badly, so I moved 2 tubes, moved some things around, welded it up, and just wrapped it so it would,
Much better than building a set of headers.
Oh man, yeah, big time, dude. No thanks.
I'll take Chevy donations.
Chevy donations, just like your crankshaft.
No,
No, I didn't. I did. This has got a Crower Chevy, small block Chevy crank in it that they custom cut into a Dodge crank. So for all you Dodge guys looking for super gangster crankshafts, call Crower and ask them to turn a small block Chevy crank into a Dodge crank, and then you'll have a Crower Enduro crank for your Dodge.
Very similar.
Yeah, they are. And even the intake ports. Once upon a time, we had an intake leak, or I can't remember what we were doing. We pulled the intake off, and I realized that the port spacing here and the port size, I think it's the same as a 1207. Big, it's a big Chevrolet.
It's a lot like the header flange, just slightly off.
Yeah, so it's like a big Chevrolet ports, but the water ports are different. It's almost like a big Chief. It's all raised up, and there's some exotic Dodge stuff. Really cool. Anyways, super fast. I'm sure it's been fast. That was on Nitrous, the 130s. Yeah, this got W2 360-1s, and then I ported the exhaust side heavily on the exhaust side. I'm gonna go and tell them how fast it went. Who cares? It's 10 years ago.
Great intake.
Yeah, they have. I made so it's a 245cc runner intake, 18-degree heads, but they sell them with tiny little exhaust ports from Indy. And at PRI, I talked to the folks at Indy, and they said by porting the exhaust, it's 100 to 150 horsepower naturally aspirated. And I cut almost like, what, a quarter inch? It was a lot. I kind of went too far, honestly. I actually hit water, and then he had to send them out and get them sodium filled, and now they don't leak. So that's nice. But
right, you didn't go through it.
It just barely touched it. It just leaking through, right? And that's okay. So anyways, now that's been years ago. This car went 589. I don't remember the mile. I think it was 124 or 125 or something. Anyway, it's been 589 in the 8. That was 10 years ago. Changed some chassis stuff, spray it harder out the gate so I know it's faster. And we went to E85, ported the heads. There's been a lot of changes since that number. Yeah, and that was on a really skatey track, and it was all super shade, and it went that 589. So now, I mean,
it's definitely picked up.
Oh man, it's picked up a lot. It's probably, I estimate 40s or 50s, 540, 550s with Nitrous, how it was. Like when you're riding them bikes, I mean, if y'all look on the page at the videos, Dodge versus the world, you'll see this thing mowing off a whole pack of leader bikes. I mean, straight chomping on them. And yeah, they're great sports. I hope to see y'all again out there, especially now. Call that, hey, if y'all are watching this, I think it's Jay and Rez. Yeah, Jay and Rez. If y'all are watching this, call the dude with the black built one again, or get a bike with a turbo or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, we want something fast. And anyways, now it's turbocharged. By the numbers, it should run 489 on 20 pounds. The airflow, jetting, pounds per hour, fuel flow, when I'm bringing in the power valves, when I'm bringing it in, how much power it will support on what jets I'm running, what's in it. That's max on full wick, but 20 pounds should give us about 1,600 crank horsepower. It should put us at a 489 at about 135 on a good track. No prep. If we can run 20s and keep the mile an hour, I'm going to be super geeked. And as I did a little bit of math on his shift points. He's going to click it at 7,200. It'll be 70. He's going to drop down to, I think, like 6,500, I think, and it pull back to 7,200 will be 117. And then when he clicks third, it's going to go to 5,200 and pull to 58. So we're going to be in peak torque. And when he goes to high gear, this thing's going to be at like 5,200 RPM on whatever boost we want. It's going to make a stupid bunch of power right here. So I'm looking for that 136 mile an hour coming up here soon. And then that's my tune up in the Impala 10590 on the first kit, 2218 is 5466. It's fat, lean, fat, and that's usually how I like it. Kind of cleans up on the number 2, and then try to save it if I got to put a ton of fuel into it on the, or a ton of power into it on the big side. Anyways, that's neat, math and stuff. Let's see. Well, bottle. Let's grab that out of the bottle.
Where's that bracket?
It's on attached to it.
Oh.
Got to get this fill station. This fill station here filled up here soon. Scabby old bottle. And then we got to run another line up to the front and get all 3 kits working. They all click, they all progress and do what they're supposed to do. But I don't have the.
We'll get a marker or marker.
Yeah, be all right. We'll get this onboard air. That's pretty neat. That's me, a R3 block. Yeah, it's an R3.
Someone figured that out.
Yeah. What's my cash app? Man, I be hearing people scamming on that. I can't. I would have. I don't know. Put that out public. I'd say if you want to contact me, check out my Instagram page. Same thing, 4-Door Savage on the Instagram page. Send me a message over there. Appreciate it, Dave. But yeah. Anyways, this guy says it looks a bit slow. I mean, okay, good. Those are the kind of folks that we like to race. The ones that think it looks slow. Exactly. So anyway, that's what that motorcycles thought too. Yes, leader bikes, motorcycles, absolutely. Yeah, it's a, let's see, how many cubes? It's a 413 cubic inch.
16.
No, 16. 16. 3 cubic inches we got. Yeah. Let's see. I appreciate it when I buy you guys coffee or food. I appreciate that. We don't have knowledgeable motor car folks that talk like that. No doubt. He races bikes? Yes. Yes, he races motorcycles. Anything, honestly, that actually wants to try it. Wait, Shane, move it back a little bit, would you please? I can tell it's slightly, just barely. Thanks. Yeah, race anything. It doesn't matter. We're gonna find these vids on this page that you're on, Dave, the 4-Door Savage page. Look on there in my videos, and it's Dodge versus the world, and it's this guy just crushing everybody and everything, and just straight mashing folks back. It's pretty rough. What block are we running? Do we know? No prep, absolutely. No prep and street. Now, we haven't officially ran like no prep racing, like classes, because I sold this car in 2022, and I bought it back about 2 months ago from Billy the Kid. Found it on Facebook Marketplace, and he was kind enough to actually sell it back to me. So now, here it is, and it's really cool. So that's mine, big block nitrous. I've done a bunch of racing with this car since 2006. When I moved south, I was up north for quite a while. When I came south, it was 52 wins and like 11 or 9, 10, 11 losses, something like that. I used to keep count, but that was 2010. I mean, but since then, oh my Lord, there's hundreds and hundreds of races in this car. Street and slippery track, backwood track. I don't show times. I don't do that sort of thing. I just like to just drive it around and enjoy it, really, and just spray it a lot. I got deep into it. I put a 700-inch motor in here on 2 kits, and it was retarded, and honestly, it's a little scary and unsafe. So I sold that, and then put this used iron-headed Facebook Marketplace big block in here, and just spray it a lot, and it's great. Got the hard tires on. Let's see. This guy says, how do you feel about burble tunes? If you get burble, I think them things that are like, I think he means like those Mustangs and all them junks, you know, like the blabbity blah 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 when they're.
Oh, is that what that is?
I think so. Burble.
It's obnoxious.
Yeah, it's just obnoxious.
They just fatten it up so when you come off the fuel, spits and pops and all that kind of stuff. This
guy says, how do you feel about new car culture? Interesting. I really like that ignition cut. Great questions. He says, Dad would like this car. A BMW M430. It's pretty obnoxious, but runs 10.6s. That's pretty quick.
Shit, yeah.
Consistently without any prep. That's good. It pisses him off. How do you feel about new car culture? Well, for the most part, people just want to like slink donuts and go in circles and do burnouts and make noise. I think it's because attention, honestly.
I hope that's not what that.
You know, I like that your car runs 10s. That's pretty cool. Like, and some of the
diversity, it is cool.
I do. I like the new cars, and I really like is the BMWs and Supras. Those things are nasty. I really like those cars. I like them on a tire, and I don't like to spin the tires unless I'm getting them hot for the purpose of whooping some ass, right? But otherwise, if it's not about, I don't drive fast in this very much. I just really cruise around. It's like the more power you have, the less you really use it. There's no place to use it. If you can just take your car and stomp the gas any random street, it's pretty slow. That's how I actually feel about it. Because, I mean, you literally you can't just be yamming on stuff like this. It's not safe. You have to, with great power becomes great responsibility. You don't just ride around just flying everywhere. So those guys, honestly, I don't really care. I don't really have a whole lot of time for all that. I stay out of the way. They do what they do, but I'm not in it. I just cruise around slow motion and do some stuff, hood rat stuff with my friends in the right time, the right location. I ain't scared of this road, but on the other hand, I'm not looking to. I like to be in bed by like 9 o'clock at night. so it's more about personal enjoyment and going fast. But I do like the new cars, and some of them are really cool. Somebody sent me a PM. Pretty sure I'll check PMs. This guy says, "Welcome to the Autobahn." Man, oh man, that thing is be awesome, huh? Did I have to modify a trans tunnel on the Dart for the new trans? Don't know yet because we're still waiting on the dang input shaft from manufacturer. It's all billet. I mean, billet valve body. It's got some weird shift pattern in it now. I had to modify the shifter. It's like park, reverse neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the new shift pattern. It's neutral and reverse are right behind park, both up and down. Really, it'll be a new reverse. You grab the trans brake, it'll back up, let go of it. It's in neutral. So it's pretty interesting. No, we don't. I don't think we have to. Some folks were really wondering about that, and we haven't got there yet because they had a 727 and the 518. I say we're waiting on that. It should be here. Honestly, probably like Wednesday, Thursday. This guy said, "What was the setup in white trash?" Aha! Somebody knows something from way back when. All right, the white trash, old Camaro I had, 3rd gen. Well, I decided to play a game of Trick 'em and pulled a 434 cubic inch nitrous small block out of this car, 2 kits, 500 shot that was on here, 300 and 200. Turbo 400, and I pulled it out of the car, and of course it sat way up in the front, so I ratchet strapped the thing down and then took it places behind my shop at the time and made it look like the thing was running. It was all, it was going to a street race and all that. It was all strapped down so you wouldn't know the motor was out of it. Meanwhile, I had bought that Camaro, stuck it over in there, and I snatched the drivetrain out of this thing, borrowed it for like a year. And that same drivetrain had ran high fives in this car, so Lord knows how fast it was in the Camaro. Got him.
That's good. Yes, he's probably been wondering that because everything was secret back then.
Oh yeah, everything was all super secret. The rear OD section will hit the tunnel. That's cool because that's where we have tools like this and that.
Yeah.
So appreciate it though, really, okay, Adam. I kind of prepared myself to either make. I've been telling him like I'm gonna have to cut something to the point where it's got great subframe connectors, and I'm willing to completely pie the factory hump that goes up and over the car. You know, over the Adam, you know what I'm talking about. That transmission reinforcement there. I'll snatch all that out of there. It's got a full cage. For the viewers, check this out. You're gonna like this thing. Go ahead and show them the roll cage. And I've got to do this. I know you like to fold it, but it's just like, ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, sir. Here y'all go. You know they wanna see that. Yeah. What's the fastest you're allowed to go on the road in USA? Man, I race in Mexico and at the racetracks. So, I mean, you know, it's just a short little. It's just the border's like right there. Isn't it?
It's a border town.
Yeah. This thing is pretty. This car looks kind of slow. I know. That's the point, is to look slow while, you know, going ahead and whooping up on folks that think it looks slow. That's the whole point. That's why that exists. Yeah. It's for folks that think it's slow. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing I played that game.
So I know, right? I've been playing that game 20 years. I bought it. I bought that car in 06. Like, yeah, it's playing plenty. Got some fuel tech on there, and since I don't trust fuel injection really much at all, there's a lot of reasons why, because I have been doing this for a long time. Anyways, this thing is just for data and sensors. That's it. It's only for data and sensors. It's FT450. It runs the fans, but even that is on a backup switch because, again, data and sensors are only good for so much. Oh, look at, oh, we got a radio in here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Still got to mount that up. We got a radio. All the bars are removable. We got our boost controller over there. That's a controller and a gauge in one. Intentionally purchased the most caveman units we could get. 0.2 meter. Here's something y'all gonna like. Here's the trans brake, right? Right here. So, put it down to gear. Okay, so I think it's inverse. So trans brake. This switch here, if you turn it forward, it's trans brake. And it has to be activated via switch. Oh, you ain't got no power switch on. And so here, I did something kind of fun, all right? If you got it switched forward, you grab the trans brake, that's activated, okay, great, car locks down, bang, you leave, right? We got the two-step on here also. Since he's got turbos, we want rolling anti-lag, so if you switch this down, you can go to it, and it will not engage the trans brake, but it will engage the rolling anti-lag. Mash his foot down, poppity bang, bang, all that cool stuff, shoot fire, pow, spaceship mode. Pretty slick, huh? Y'all like that. That's the fuel tech, just there to look cool. Dome light still works, nice seats in it, all that good stuff. Let's shut that down. I'll show y'all the Dodge. This guy's got a Pugo 405 Shoddy 920 horsepower Exantia 3000 engine and lots of boost.
I'd love to see that.
That is cool. I don't even know what that is, but that is awesome. That's from Europe. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. We're on a 28.9. This is a pro bracket radial. And this car eats on these things. Gosh, it's fast. I just don't understand why this car is so fast with the stock suspension. I've seen a lot of stuff, but let me tell you, this thing will out 60 foot any F-body, any Mustang, stock for stock, not aftermarket shocks, any of that. I'm talking stock. Like, put a tire on it. Look at that. This thing's got dented shocks, stock shit. Excuse my language. It was stock. And this thing goes 30s and actually faster than that, because I don't know how fast it is, man, but we have sprayed the I mean, crap out of this thing out the gate, and it just eats. It's a violent. I don't know why, but it is. It's weird. This thing is awesome. Pretty cool. Yes. Feels car a monster. What's the weight of the Dart? Probably really 37. I think I had on the scales before any of this with overdrive, and it was 3550 without him. And he's probably 37, 3800, and that's heavy for these cars because you can get them super light. You can make these tater chips, absolute weigh nothings. And I know it sounds unreal, but it is. This is a very heavy car. It's pushing 3,900 pounds when both of us goons are riding around in it. It's fun. And then you see the big distributor cap like a Ford. That's for nitrous rotor phasing. Somebody said 920 horse on a Pugo 405. He got a damn rocket. That's yeah, which is
right.
That's right.
Tater chip of a car right there.
What? From Iran? No way. You're from over there? That's what's up. What up, yo? My international brothers. Horsepower peoples. But it has been banned in Iran for a long time, and I had to reduce its power by 400.
So now it's 1,000 instead of 14.
Yeah, right. Now it's 1,000, not 1,400. Dang. Fernandeza. That's what's up. And Steve, he's from Engelman's from Germany. Dang.
Nice.
Hey, that's what's up, y'all. Yeah, over here in America, close to Mexico. Shaded firewall, welded a plate all in here. You know, they had an airbox and all that craziness there. Bunch of little tricks on this car you would never notice is things like the master cylinder. See how it's not centered, so hanging over. This plate is specially made to move the master cylinder over to accommodate for big Hemi motors in these cars when they were doing the, what was that, super stop they called that?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what's up.
In fact, that's when they designed those leaf springs.
Ah, yeah, the leaf springs
Right.
for super
It's
stock
a
stuff.
Factory number, but it's a super stock. They're staggered just right to prevent the twist.
Ah, it isn't as more on one
Right,
side or
keeps
the other.
car level, and it's good. Prevents the pinion rat too much.
Nice. Well, it leaves like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just sorry about bad English. What? Man, you're doing great. What are you talking about? Tell you what, I understand Pugo and 920 horsepower. I definitely get that. It's a top tier backyard build. Appreciate that, Justin. Yeah, it's fun. I know it probably looks weird because you got like these two goons just building some stuff like this in the garage, but this does come from, you know, a lot of time of experience. Like, this thing's rough. I mean, look at the battle scars on this thing. It's been through it. It's been through a lot. I bought this hood when I bought the car, 2006. Yeah, this one's way rough. You wouldn't believe, looking at this car, that the guy who owns and built this car built that car. You wouldn't even believe it. Much more patina, abuse. Oh, love that front end though. Y'all gonna like this. Oh yeah, bunch of tube bars everywhere. We even got pine needles hanging off of stuff. I mean, this thing is driven, right? Like, super drive it. Rusty old, big old headers. That's the header. Yep. Looks like my fender needs adjusting too. It's all not doing so hot, huh? Be alright. Aerospace brakes. Race brakes in there. Gotta have good stuff. Do a third turbo. How you can put a hood on the red one? It ain't getting no hood. Oh, buddy says Big T does his converters too.
Oh, sweet. Small world, man.
I know, right? That's what's up. Can you help me get the hood off this thing?
Yep.
I need a 7/16. I need 7 of 16 while I pick up this for Phil.
Just ran away from me. Thank you. That's what they do.
Yes, run. 16 of 7. 7 of 16. The exhaust system in the fender, appreciate that. Got another one over here. Right here. Won't the fender burn, melt? Yes. A little bit. They've been coming out of there since 2015, and that is the extent of the burn. And there's videos of this thing hanging fire out to the ground, literally from there all the way to the pavement at the racetrack. Dig around, I'll find them. You'll see them later. Or just do it more at the track coming here. This event we got coming up on the 13th. See through? Look at that. It's dang built-in air cleaner.
Large debris filter.
Yeah, large debris air cleaner. Let me put this on my shelf. How dare I might scratch the paint. See about up.
You gonna be able to pull it off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That up there. Yes. And this is the Nitrous. This guy says subscribe to me. Dang, this guy says 37 more. Damn. That's a dang lot less. Yeah, I know, right? Even with this misaligned fender. Here, Steve. Here you go. The blister. There it is. Just because it protrudes barely. If it wasn't, it would be, burning it all up. This is a product of being raced and street driven over many, many years now. I'm talking 2006. It's a product of, there's a whole hybrid front end. I actually made that. I made the lower control arms. In fact, hey, don't judge now, but it goes fast. I mean, that pressure washer, it's all grimed out right here. These are Mustang. These are the most ancient struts in the world. AJE strut here, spindle mount strut to a rack and pinion and all that. But I made that control arm, just bar, cut it all up and did all that stuff. Welded a ball joint in there, all that good stuff. Welded a cup. But now this has a strut, a Coney adjustable strut that threads out. You take it out and it threads out. It's the craziest looking old school stuff ever. But vacuum pump right there. We've got, let's see here, regulator for the motor, regulator for the second stage fogger, regulator for first stage plate, regulator for third stage plate. This is all made out, it's all built out of used stuff. Laying around, literally it's all, this is a Proform main body with a AED bowls, with quick fuel E85 metering blocks. I had these NOS solenoids laying around, these Wilson solenoids laying around, and this Nitrous outlet solenoids laying around. And then this Nitrous kit here, the Stinger 3, that plate is from Phil's car when he was Nitrous. So I just stuck it on this. This is a unknown cubic inch. I used to say it's 427, and I kind of might have accidentally lied to folks because my buddy ran the numbers and all that, and it's actually a 454, not a 427. So, oh my, I'm sorry, folks. It's iron heads, These are Grumpy Jenkins World Products iron heads. I kid you not. Under the valve cover, it says Grumpy Jenkins cast. It's got a circle. It's cast. Grumpy Jenkins on both heads. Kind of rare. They're really cool. But he says carbon mechanical injection. Exactly. What up from the UK? What's up, yo? From America. Land of horsepower. Freedom. Got some more stuff. So yeah, like I said, you would never believe that I own and have this, but yeah, I built that. This is just all the used stuff I had laying around. Used motor, used everything. This, I love this part the most. This right here. This is a stainless steel water manifold from Home Depot that was in a clearance bin. I said, now that looks like a great fuel log. Home Depot racing. Tommy Cook, Grumpy was the man. Oh yeah, now don't. I'm no kidding, because these things make all the power. Apparently, they're popular in truck pull, like nitro and blown, like really nasty stuff. These heads are actually found over there. They really like them because they hold the head gaskets in. Y'all figure I've sprayed a 700 kit, 400 and a 300 shot of nitrous with head bolts. You're not doing that with aluminum heads. You'll have a big old trench blown clean out that thing. You're not doing that with aluminum heads. Did I build this on my own? Yeah, I built everything over the course of many years, 2006 and up. And now it's just been like this for quite a while. You see it's all scaby and rusty. Those headers at one point went underneath the car, chopped them up. Then they came up and forward, come out the front. Then I chopped them up and made them come up and out the side. So these things are just beat to death. I mean, the whole thing is pretty beat on, but it eats. Spray enough nitrous at it, it'll run. I mean, so what's the whip? That is a 66 Chevy Impala. 4-door. Bench seats. Big block nitrous. Street car. Street. Yeah, all of it. Just buttons and stuff everywhere. You got all the wiring. Got a grid in it. You got to make sure you got cell phone chargers and all that. Nitrous controllers, main batteries. You got switch panels, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's super fun. Cage is tied in real good. You guys said, how much did this cost? Man. I mean, I've had this since 2006. You can't even count or add it. It's like impossible to even think about describing the cost. But if you want to go buy one and build it like this, if you have to ask how much it costs, don't do it. It's like that. It's not good. But I did all this myself. So much less than anybody else would ever have, right? You know, spent. So I mean, everything, literally all of it, whole, everything. Yeah, all this, all that, every last bit. So kind of an unfair answer that I would give. Just like that, right there. I mean, you probably go spend 100, easy, 100, 150, 1,000 euros, wherever you're from. Lots, wherever you're from. A lot. And no, we're not over here just, you know, super balling. We just build it ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, but he says today much. Right. That's right. They're very expensive. Just the car goes for like 70. Yep. Especially that one, huh? That Dodge. Ooh, whew. Why? He got that Dodge back in 1991, folks. This guy here got it in 91. And here's what's amazing. He got this painted in 1997. Look at this. It's never been painted. I gotta give the body people a shout out. It's Shots Auto Body. I don't know how to spell their name, but look, they're in Wisconsin. And these folks, 1997. And Phil has kept it this nice. I mean, you see me. Hey, everybody. This thing is so nice. Like, yeah. Some harnesses in the front. The dangerous the way they're mounted. No, they may actually meet the angle, the guideline. They sure do. The degree or whatever. I can't remember when they were done. Especially with the Kirkies. But yeah, they are legit for around here. I mean, the whole dang thing's dangerous, right? Heck, crossing the road's dangerous. It'd be all right. Yeah, it's not. They don't go to the floor now. Look at that, shoulder height. Just like that. From Russia, what up, yo? Oh man. Oh, hey, Garage 54. Oh my, they're my. Yeah. No, it's not. No, they don't know if they know about us, but man, it's those guys are so fun. That's when they make good paint. Oh man, yeah, they said that's when they make good paint about yours. Nowadays it's cheap. I know, right? Somebody says, "Can you start it up?" Oh yeah, you want to hear it? They want to hear noise. Yeah, oh yeah, I pulled it out here before even. Yeah, sure, why not? It runs and stuff. Make noise. That's so much. I said they make good paint nowadays. Yeah, that's right. It's cheap like a bird. That's why I say cheap like a bird. Let's see here. Get a POV of starting the car, huh? All right. And they'll build these cars in series again because industrial knowledge no longer there and the machine. Correct. Antiques. Guy says how much for all three? There's only 2 cars here, but it's not for sale. Look at this. Original key. I can get that to focus on it. General Motors. I'll read to you what it says. It says, your key to a greater value. GM. And then on here, on the other side, it says what's it say? Rochester Products Division. And then the door and trunk keys. I had to replace the trunk lock at one point. It was unfortunate. Also say your key to a greater life. Super cool. Now, let's fire this up. It's a 66 Chevy Impala. Yes. Make noise. Do stuff. Horsepower noises. How many kits? 3. It's 3 kits. Now this is over here in America. Yeah. Y'all ain't seen the cool stuff. And it doesn't have AC yet, but I'm putting it on there. I'm going to put the electric air conditioning on here because I got to have my AC. I'm getting too old to be riding around just all the windows down all the time. We're going to do AC on that also. Let's show you some fun stuff under here. Maybe I'll make sure the phone don't cut out, but let's see if I can get you a good look at like bars and adjustable cool things under here. That's the magic to making it actually believe. Is just hard tire for cruising on. It just knocks these things off. It goes crazy on hard tires. Does the audio system work? No, it'll be a system getting put in though. Hey Phil, by the way, I noticed your radio is powered up. It's on with your battery off. So I don't know what you tied into, but
it's straight to it.
Oh.
I didn't put a switch on it, which apparently I should, because you would shut it off.
I just noticed it was on there when I was in there. I need some water too. The guy says, what time does it get? It's had a lot of different motors over a lot of different years. And, would you mind?
Want some water?
Thanks. A lot of motors over a lot of different years. And the first time I went to a track, it went 8.0 in of a mile, which is like 12.50 and a quarter. And the fastest I've been in it is a 462 at 153 miles per hour in the eighth with a very big 706 cubic inch motor in it. And it was with a lot of nitrous too, and it wasn't safe at all. And I ran it like 4 times and took it out. I said nope, and sold it and bought this motor used on Facebook Marketplace in 2020. Put a bunch of nitrous on it, don't know much about it, and just spray a lot at it, and it's awesome. Appreciate it, Trump. Sub. Appreciate that. Thank you. There's some homemade hot rods and stuff. If you have enough gas, comfortable travel mobile. It's actually not bad. It's just real loud, that you can imagine. But the harnesses are all tied into the cage. Appreciate all the subs. Thank you all very much. Thanks, Junior Unknown. All the harnesses are tied into the cage proper. This thing is actually safe for 4 occupants. It's really, really nice. Appreciate it, man. Forever Shaggy. It's always a work in progress, right? Always. I didn't realize this many people would be watching this. Appreciate y'all very much. I had no idea. I was like, let me just see what happens. And, well, dang. Appreciate it. Real love, everybody. Do your neighbor complain about it? No. You know what's really fun? This guy moved, but he used to have a 77 Chevy Nova. A small block. That's cool. They don't care. They don't care. He's got a cool lifted truck. Thinking about buying a Monte Carlo. She is a widowed elderly lady. Her son comes and goes, and she's fabulous. We take great care of her, make sure nobody bothers her. We keep her safe, and she loves the only occasional noise. It's not reckless. I don't do this a lot. We don't just over here rev cars for fun, try to shoot flames and pop and bang just because we don't. We just respectfully do what we can do and then keep moving along, you know. But she's awesome. She even cool with occasional little, you know, hit it right there. She'll be like, yay, love it. That guy's pretty cool. I bought a vehicle from him like 6 months ago. My neighbor over there. No, the neighbors love it. They actually think it's cool. What up, Dorian? Yep, everybody's speaking on, you know, neighbors out. Pretty fun. I do have the best neighbors, yes. They are really cool. They're awesome. Indeed. Wonderful. And then I think he owns that house also. Those are all really cool people here. Y'all ready for the Powerball tonight? Powerball. $1 billion. $1 billion. You gotta say it with your finger, do you? $1 billion. There you go. For sure. I don't know. I don't play it, but somebody gonna get it, right? I'm gonna say it. Well, yeah. Fortunately, don't talk about that too much. Let's see. XRP. Oh, okay. Yeah, XRP Dragway. That's what's up. Yep. Yeah, it's fun. I'll give you a little bit of sauce too. So you notice that these batteries could be anywhere, right? We could put the battery up here, here. They're back here, and they're up high as possible to ensure maximum weight distribution to the back of the car. Same with the cell. They've got a pickup under there, and the pickup is large. Got to put new pickup hose on it, showing some dry rot. There's the fuel pump. Let's give you some. Got to replace this hose here probably today. Here's some cool stuff. Coilovers. Nice Movado watch. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, they don't make it anymore. Old version right here. All of the drains, like that. So the transmission vent overflow will puke back there, and the coolant vent overflow, if it overheats, will puke back there. It's behind the tires. So any kind of trans failure or coolant head gasket type failure, it pushes out behind the car. It won't get on my tires and crash me out. So safety first. And then that's a big MagnaFuel ProStar 500 filter with pump with its own filter in it. Let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, the garage never feels like I'm thinking bad things. I know, right? We live life sketch. Sometimes. Nah, I'd be alright. We're having a rod run next weekend. That's what's up. That's cool. I will be at Paradise Drag Strip on September 13th with this car and that red car. Also, we're gonna be racing up there. That's gonna be super fun. We'll be there, and then if all goes well, we'll be at Brainerd Drag Strip. I think Tennessee. Yeah, I think Tennessee, or maybe it's Georgia. I'm not sure where it's at, but Brainerd. We're gonna go up there 2 weeks later for a backside race. That's where that's where we're headed. Appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, two big ones too, right? 2 turbos, 76 millimeters. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my brother's diabolical. This guy says from Minnesota. That's cool. Yeah, all over. Minnesota. Did I say that right? Minnesota. I think maybe the Uper soda. Is it pop or soda? Or Coke? Pop. He says pop. It's pop. Well, what do you do for a living? Even I want to build one. I am in technology, like sales for super secret squirrel stuff, industrial things. Let's see. Turbo, so it sucks the oxygen out the room. Facts. Do you have a trailer or driving? I'm driving it. Yep. Hard tires, driving it, and the slicks are mounted up. Going to outfit this thing with a motorcycle carrier, maybe, and put the slicks on the back and fuel cans, maybe stuff like that. But if not, for this race, which won't be ready, I'll have somebody drive that right there up with slicks and whatnot. But we'll drive the cars. We're actually gonna drive that car too. We should come down to one of Cletus events in Bradenton. That'd be fun. I'm a baller for street driving this. Appreciate it. We do a lot of no pet, big end racing. He's owned this car since '91. That one. I've owned this since 2006, and we have pretty much every race we've ever been at, except for very few, have been some greasy backwoods street. Call it no prep if you want, street racing if you want. We've been a lot of asphalt, concrete. Over the years. So he hasn't raced a ton, but he has driven it a lot and knows how to put it down any road. That's what's fun. Nobody knows him or this around where we're at. So, and what that was, surprise, I won't say the rest of it. Surprise, mother trucker. That's right. So he can put it down any surface, but he hasn't raced very much. He's just been riding around. I have raced a lot with this and driven a lot more than most people care to, and that's another reason that's so pretty, is because if you drive it a lot, you already know what happens to it. Dingity ding, chip chip. It starts looking like this. This is from driving your car. Yeah. But you know what? Time flies, and I'm so happy that he decided to put miles on this thing. You know what? I think you're going to see it a lot here. A lot driving around, just driving it, racing it too. So yes, we're going to do no prep now because that's what's offered. The streets are dead. We don't really street race like that anymore. It's just way too hot. You know, it's the right setting now. We'll definitely get after it. But for right now, you know, it's not something we're seeking. The track, we'll just drive to the track and run them. So, guy standing there like, I think the dish is gonna get a bump. No doubt. Little patina never hurt nobody. Yeah. So yeah, no prep big end. It is a thing. Pretty fun. Gotta get this bottle blanket wired up. I put one there.
Oh yeah, we got that
one and the other one. And then I also noticed one of the power cables is swollen. It's got a little swell in it here. So it's probably not pulling on my batteries too well. Yeah. Yeah, fun stuff. Dang, this live went way longer than I thought. That's cool. And it's been through a lot of different variations. Factory color been repainted. This is original, and that one was painted in 1997. Yep. 97. Did an incredible job on it. In that car. I'm going to cut these out too, here and here. They used to hold a bottle. This bottle went there.
Which one's swelled up?
You're welcome, Krishan. Oh, right here. This one's swelled up. Look at it. Right.
That's where we joined the two.
I know.
Oh.
Right there. It's got a swell in it right here. You can tell it's hard.
Yeah, we can feel it. We can peel the insulation and check it out.
I know it's swelled. I'm just going to take it apart and fix it.
Right.
I'm just going to put a new one on there. Yeah. Yes, power to goes to here, but it could be shortcutted, and we could put it to here, take it off of there, and I can put that one there, and then that one.
We might have something that could replace it.
Yeah, I got. Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. We got battery cable hanging back there.
We got some more in the shed as well.
That's what's up. Appreciate your frame bang stain. Nice frame bang stain. Got the cable. Look at that battery cable. Well, what you know about that?
Heavy duty.
All the duty. Heavy duty. That's fun.
That should be more than right there.
What's the color on the original one? That is willow green metallic on the OG Impala here.
Very pretty color.
It's so pretty. I know it. I even painted the motor the same color. When I got it, had Chevy orange all over this engine, so I know that thing. I know this thing was, going to be fast. Dang! Look what I found. Look at that. I bet that wouldn't have worked out too good. What would that have done? This would have, on the second stage, not sprayed fuel and melted this whole bank worth of pistons right here. Right there. That right there. Now, one of the nitrous solenoids here, right? Look at this. One of the nitrous solenoids is missing a nut. Look at that heart. Look at that. And I just told the viewers, I was like, if I had sprayed the second kit and this wasn't right, it wouldn't spray no fuel, but it would spray nitrous, and it would just cook all 4 pistons up that thing. Ugh. See? This is why you check stuff. That's why with street driving, you really got to stay on your P's and Q's. You'll shake something loose right quick. You got to stay on it. Yeah. It would have been bad news, but you got that right. This is my Terminator engine. That's what we call, when I sprayed a 700 shot through it about 2 times, and about 20, maybe 30 bottles on a 400 kit, and it just wouldn't die. My son nicknamed it the Terminator, and so now I probably should get the valve covers. Should just write on it T900 on them valve covers with a black marker. That thing is indestructible. But yeah, I'll get that fixed. No big deal. To get the purges working. I had thought I had hooked them up proper, but I've probably got like my underhood lights going in my purges or something. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. It don't matter. Gotta check everything. Yeah. Hey, Tommy. That's right. Better check them all now. Oh yeah, I stay on it. Just give everything a bump. Intake bolts, all this. There you go over everything. Gotta do it periodically. Just eyeball stuff. Yeah, that's one thing. I don't live in fear. I don't care. I ain't nothing. Whatever. No big deal. That's why I find stuff like this before I destroy stuff, because I have faith and I know that, you know, God loves me and nothing bad is going to happen to me or my stuff. It's pretty sweet. That's right. Slap a Sticker says I'll be back. You got that right. What? Why my phone is messed up there? What? Fuel? Oh, fuel. E85. Out the pump. Popcorn. Gotta adjust my headlights. You can tell I built this thing a long time ago when your work is rusting. That's great. Oh, some paint.
I remember hearing that.
Clingity cling. Cling cling cling. Oh, you heard it come off?
I heard it right like you drove over a stone or something. I didn't think much of it.
Yeah. That was that. Yeah. Yeah. That just means I'm gonna race it without the hood on. I can just see everything. That's one advantage of not running a hood. If you don't, now it's off, but that's one advantage is you can see it all. So it's, you see a leak, well, how you gonna know? Handy. And you get one more big gauge. Yeah. That's right. Weight reduction too, right? I know, a whole 10 or 12 pounds there. Love my doors. Look at all these doors shut. Watch this. I mean, one thing you don't want to do is slam that at all. I mean, it thunder. Wonderful. It's got the ashtrays in it still. How much power am I pushing on that motor? It's got 3 kits. It's got 350 shot-ish on the first one, 225 on the second, and 200 on the third. So, what, like almost 800 on all 3, which I don't really want to run. The first 2 I'm cool with, but the third one I want to stay away from. Ashtrays are still in it. What's my daily driver? This thing. No, mostly. For real. No, just an old Honda Pilot. Or this. I fly a lot of places. I don't drive too many places. It's around. You find a nut?
Thought I did. I did not.
It'll be alright. Easy enough. It goes like that. Just like
I was looking at that.
Why? I need that there though.
I know.
And it works good.
Look at that.
I know, I put it there. Yeah. Used parts, man.
I was looking at like,
It's used parts.
Familiar.
Yeah, it's used parts. So these solenoids were missing the proper washer under here for the magnet. And so I improvised with a, oh, I don't know what that is. What is that? A sway bar end link washer? Something like that. It'll be just fine. Just put a zip tie on it for now. If we ain't got the nut, zip it around there. If I was at the racetrack, I promise you that's what I would do. Yep. I would zip tie it right to it. Go knock somebody's head in with that right there. Yeah, the doors close. I mean, really good. And it's really fun too. You know what? The actual cigar lighter works in this car. This thing. And it still works. It will get hot. You gotta be careful because it'll actually launch itself out. And every time I turn the car loose at a hard leave, this thing flies out and hits the seat. I always gotta pull it out the seat. Same with the ashtray, it'll flap open too, but now I got my insurance and registration, all that in there. Oh, darn it. Nope, damn it. Nope. See, told y'all. Told you. Ooh, 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 ooh. There, sheesh. Thing shot right out of there, didn't it? Oh. Cigar lighter working good. I did the grid, the wiring. It's all solid state, you know, relays there, and ain't the prettiest, but it works good. All 3 kits. Old school dark, yeah. I feel safer. That's all cool. I know, right? Yeah, a bunch of wiring and stuff. You know it's old school fast when you got your nitrous buttons all taped to your shifter now. Oh, look out. Spray it all. Just zip tie it on there so it don't fall. And then find hardware later.
I don't know.
Oh, you found one? Oh, okay. This guy's the master of finding the stuff.
That's why I came out, because these don't get real tight anyway. We probably got another one of those laying around somewhere.
For sure.
It'll turn up.
No, I ran out of solenoids.
Oh, that's right. We used them all up.
Completely. They're all here. I showed the folks that the lighter work inside, and it sprung out, went flying under the seat. I was like, whoop.
When it got hot,
You know, pew, yeah, it shot out. I was like, oops, don't burn my hand looking for it. Yeah, I know. We all used to have those lighter scars on our hands, I think. On our thumb. Okay, right. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Yeah, 2022 till 2025. The thing disappeared, changed hands, and poof, gone. And I was completely fine with that. Do much LS, LT stuff, man. I try to stay far away from anything with an L in it at all, or an F, Ford, to be honest with you. No, big block, or just because Phil's got that Dodge, I'll do that. But man, skip over the LS and go straight big block. Skip over the small block, go right to the big block. That's where you end up eventually. Once one of these things just scallywomps all over them shits, then it's like, oh, you know, and then, never mind. So no, not much LS stuff. I leave that to the guys with, you know, those cars. I prefer big blocks and lots of nitrous. Wankel engines, no sir. Also, big block, big block, big block. Just can't, you know, I mean, I've done a lot. I mean, I built all motor 4-cylinders. I've done turbo Hondas. I've done turbocharged V6 Nissans. Bet you didn't know about that. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Turbo, way back when the 350s or whatever they were out. That is, I boosted one of those. Turbonetics back in the day had a kit. You remember that name?
Yeah.
Turbonetics.
Oh, yeah.
And they had a kit for like a 350Z or whatever. Anyways, I ended up putting the Turbonetics turbo on a 350Z before they had good tuning, had some piggyback computer and all that kind of stuff, you know.
You want to admit all that LS stuff.
Oh, I did a lot of LS. That's why I don't do LSs. That's why I don't do it, is because I did too much LS. It's not, I learned. Yeah, y'all, no politics. This is about hot rods. I don't care nothing about none of that. For real, I really don't care about any of that. Or sports. Either one of them. I don't give a dang. Watching people chase a dang ball around and then people yell at each other over stuff they can't control. Come on, y'all. Race some cars. That's fun. Yep. But yeah, no, is there a particular reason I love big blocks? Yes. You will not beat cubic inches with less cubic inches. People say, oh, you put a turbo on LS. No kidding. You put turbo on this. And then they're cheaper. They're still readily available. They hold more power pound for pound. They make more power pound for pound. They're tougher internals. They got way better head sealing. They've got heavy duty crankshafts in them. These things can make tons of power. You can make 12, 13, 1400 horsepower on completely stock RV motor if you want to with boost. And I know people claim they'll do it on LS, but go find one. But I promise you, this right here, this is an unknown motor. So this has got, I'll tell you what I know about this motor. It's a stock GM 454 truck block from, 454 block as a replacement motor for the 454 LS6 Chevelle from 70 to 72, I think. Is a 1973 casting over-the-counter engine. Stock crank, stock block. It's got cheap rods in it. I don't know anything about the brand, don't care. It's got some kind of a dome piston. It's got a roller cam of unknown. I have no idea what the specs are. Grumpy Jenkins iron heads, and 800 shot of nitrous on 3 kids. Cheap. I bought that for $5,000 running in a car. They pulled it out, and I picked it up just like that, put it back in the truck, and yeah, it hangs huge flames. Yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, they're tougher, easy to find, handle more power, make more power. It's all the way better, all the way around. It really costs less money to do one of these than it does an LS. You don't have to do as much to a big block to withstand the kind of power that you have to do stuff to an LS motor with. So that's a debate people go on and on about, but I say find me in Mexico or at a racetrack, I'll try it. I'll race anything, especially if it's a street driven car. I don't care though. I'll race a trailered Mustang. It doesn't matter. Anything. It just doesn't matter. I don't care what motor they got in there. Honestly, I'm not saying I could beat everybody, but I will definitely race whoever on whatever. It doesn't any surface. I shouldn't say any surface. No, not ultra sticky surfaces where cubic dollars win. You go to these really tight tracks, you get a $250,000 race car. Of course, it's going to outrun a four-door street car. But I'm talking about street, no prep, backside. I'll try that. It don't matter. Been doing it long enough. Uzbekistan, what's up?
Wow.
Samarkand, that is wild. I love how this reaches so many people so far.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? I like that. I love people. He says, got to respect the neighbors. Definitely, and we do. That's why I just don't run it a lot, you know. What's the top speed? 370 on a 28-inch tire. Probably like 165, 170 on the green car. Said, what's up from New Zealand? My cousin's over there in New Zealand. Been there for a while. Yeah, it's going great. This car in third at 7,200 will be 176 miles an hour. And then if he goes to high gear, which is overdrive, we got an overdrive going in. I mean, theoretically 200 plus, I'm sure. Yeah, somewhere. I'm
Not
sure.
that I'd ever do it, but
That'd be mental, bro.
you could do the flying mile.
You can do a flying mile. He got the parachute. I don't got a parachute. I need one. Shh, don't say that too loud. Rather, I will have a parachute there. You got what it takes. Some garage built stuff. Be fun. Yeah. I should make more live. I just got a subscriber from India, man. Appreciate that. I will. Okay, I'll do more lives. Hi from Sweden. Hi from India. Hi from, this is the CDL guy right here. But you don't have an HOA. Can't work on my car unless it's in the garage. And if my car's in the driveway, put on the roof like that, I get fined $500.
Oh, no.
Frame bangs. Hey, look. We will never, ever live someplace where we can't do.
You couldn't pay
right?
with them in an HOA.
No, you could. No, it doesn't exist. Give me a free $1 million house, I'll sell it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna live there, ever. You live in some place they're telling you what you do with your house, your property. You live in the wrong spot, brother. Pick up, move ASAP. This old car, what diff ratio? I've got a 370. He's got a 350. Yes, Appy X from, I think he's from India. Another person maybe from Russia or Ukraine, Wexton. That's pretty cool. Dude, I love how it reaches people. Yeah, keep commenting. I love where everybody's at. They didn't tell me there was a HOA until 3 months after I moved.
Oh my goodness.
3 months after I moved in? Bruh. Breach of contract. Breach of contract.
It is big time. It's,
Yep. Yep.
Amazon.
Give me my money. Ooh, Amazon. We can get a whole stand. I would definitely say, I wouldn't, man. 3 months later, it would have been for sale the day I got that notice. Oh, my bumper? What's the thing sticking out of my bumper? Mine is a 2x4 folding my license plate down so my license plate isn't just all over the worldwide internet. That's what that is. Not that I care that much, but you know what I mean? Just he says, yeah, he's in the process of moving. That's what's up, dude. But he says he's in the process of moving. Yeah, good for you, man. Like, yeah, Buddy says that sounds like a breach of contract, not informing you about HOA. Do I have to move it? You got that right. Hey, is that a stand?
That's it.
The AHRA coming up in a few weeks. Interesting. The old big block. Man,
American?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what. Organized racing. Yeah, this guy says, yeah, HOA kiss your ass, basically. And then who ought the CDL man right behind him. Good money, pays more than the military. You got that right. Car, Ford, no, that's a Mopar. Donuts in the street the day I move. Yes. For sure. He said they even, oh, dude, do a big smoky one. Put some old hard tires on that. Mark my words, that's right. How long it take for y'all to build them? Mine, 2006 till present. And his 1991 till present. Looking at a accumulation
Never
of...
stops,
It never stops. You got accumulation of just years of... Even now, look what I'm doing. I'm moving, putting bottles in different places. And it's been... It never ends, you know. Yeah, I would definitely be doing a massive burnout frame bang thing, no doubt. Next on this car is upgrade the front brakes and the coilovers. Or sorry, we'll put adjustable Vikings, but smooth body, no coilover. I like the torsion bars on these things. Big country, how much money y'all think we have in it? We can't count that high. And the torsion bars, I really like it. You can set the ride height and preload independently of shock height. When you have a coilover, you're running the front end up and down with the spring on the shock. So if you want it up, you've got very little travel upwards, you're already extended. If you got down, you got a lot of down travel, but not a lot of up travel. The torsion bar is a bar that actually twists. The spring is twisting a bar. Pretty nuts. Here, I'll show you. Dodge stuff. This bar, that's the spring right there. And it twists on the control arm. It geeks it like that. Now we can run the height of the car up and down and mount this shock on whatever stroke we want it to be on, whatever height we want. We can move this thing up or down, however we feel like. It's pretty sweet. Why it's taking so many years to build it? No, the cars have been built, Krishan. They've been running and driving and enjoying and racing for years and years and years and years. There's no... It's upgrades. So this car was nitrous powered since about year 2000, right? About that.
Yeah. 04.
04. Okay, so we put nitrous on the car in 2004. It's been upgraded, you know, here and there, racing, driving, been all over God's earth. Same with mine. It was stock, and then, you know, different motor and more nitrous and different motor. And I don't know. It's always something fun. But this runs and drives great. We're driving it last night. Yep. And this one here, just missing the transmission. We're waiting on that one part. That'll be in here soon. And this thing will be out on the road. We'll put on the chassis dyno and get this thing making a whole bunch of fire, shooting flames, all that good stuff. It's a pretty nice stand. Look at this Amazon. Amazon looking out. Dang. That's cool. Look at that. And it even got a little flex. Yeah, it's supposed to flex. Look at that.
Nice.
What you know about that?
Yeah, some kind of remote.
It's a remote for the camera. For my phone. I can hook this to my phone and turn things on. Have we ran up a... Yeah, the one you've never actually finished. That's right. Ran up against a Toyota Supra. No, but we want it. We want it. Do live while you're riding. I can't wait to hear it. We did one last night, but the we did a live last night cruising. You can find it on the page. You might like that. But we got good Wi-Fi here, so it's probably nice and clear versus the riding around and stuff like that. I don't know.
It might be glitchy.
Hey, I should install that signal booster in my car right there.
I still got it.
I got a signal booster to get my cell phone signal pretty hot while we're cruising, so then I can really go live from riding around. It's pretty neat.
You're right, avoid those dead spots.
All right. You got some stability in here. You got that right. Yeah, the car's gangster. Gonna put AC in this too.
That electric AC is pretty neat, Ed, really.
This guy said it'd be a good race for you guys. Probably a turbo built Supra. Yeah, that would be a good race.
Yeah.
I'd like to try
New
one.
or old, either one.
Anyone. I said we'll try
I
any.
like them. I'm a fan of Supra.
We race anything. If it's riding around, yeah, I want to race. I want it. I want to try it. If y'all have ever heard of Art is Fast, I'm sure y'all, some of you do. We want to try his GTR with this car real soon. I hope he hears about it. I hope word gets out. It'll get to him eventually. When the transmission's in, we're off the dyno. I'll be knocking on his door in his DMs and bother him in comment section till he has to say yes. Is street legal? Yes. Let's see, what are future plans for the 4-door? Same setup or gonna switch up? Really just the same. I already kind of switched it, you know, the, what do you call it? Is the gears switched and that's about it, right? The gear. That's it. I don't need.
We don't have, aside from what we're doing here, nothing else needs to be done.
It doesn't. We can, I might go a screw blower eventually, but it will be not soon. Yeah. Let's spam him and make it happen. Frame Bang saying, yes. Let me get the transmission in first. I don't like barking without my teeth fully grown yet. But they're close. So let's get the transmission in, making certain powers on the dyno, and yes, we will spam bomb Art until he has to say, yes, I'll race you guys. But I definitely want that smoke with this car. He says, do it right now. I mean, well, if there was a transmission, I would do it right now. I've already been in his inbox. I promise you, he's got one or two in there from me from about 6 months ago. I assure you, when it was nitrous. Oh yeah, I already knocked. Can't wait. It needs the transmission to run. The ring gear for the starter is attached to the torque converter, not the flex plate for Dodges. Yep. Yeah, two 76mm turbos. Sport about 1,000 horsepower each on 30 pounds. This is all billet connecting rods, Crowler and 4340 Enduro crank with Diamond Extreme nitrous piston, extreme duty race piston, nitrous pistons with tool steel rings in it, solid roller cam, billet valve train, pretty nice stuff. Make sure, oh yeah, it'll be a huge, it'll be a movie forever Shaggy. Make sure we record it. Oh, definitely, it'll be a movie going up there. Yep. Not far. We got September 13th. And got a race, no prep race on the 13th we're going to. Front side asphalt.
She'll get the transmission this week, and then in the week, hopefully we can get it in and make it to
We will.
a riff Saturday.
Yeah, go down to this the dyno shop on Saturday. That'd be pretty cool. Or Sunday, because I actually want to go to the track on Saturday with that one. One of those days. I gotta make a lick on that one. I don't have to. I know what it's gonna do, but I mean, whatever. It'd be nice. Spool of turbos with some nitrous. No, we're not need to do that. Although we do have a puck nitrous plate down inside there, and these are sized really nice. This thing's gonna light pretty hard. I'm quite certain. This is 76mm with a tight T4 backside. You'll notice it's only a 3-inch exhaust, and they're 10mm smaller than the 78, 75s that you could purchase. So it's got a pretty tight exhaust scroll. It's gonna hit pretty hard right in the mid-range, pretty tough. How much it does altogether, I'm not sure what that is. Guys are rich. No, we work hard. I mean, that truck, I mean, you know, that truck right there, you know, that's what he does. And then I do certain things when it comes to industrial products. Oh, I hear, sounds like a Mustang, Coyote Mustang with a loose converter. Invest in GoPros. Yeah, we got it. And roof mounts, start recording all your runs, make YouTube videos. Yeah, Trump, that it's 2024. Yeah, if you go to my channel, you'll actually see plenty of that. There's plenty of videos, and the channel's monetized. And in fact, actually, these lives actually count for what I'm doing, which is pretty nice. So I appreciate the love. Um, yeah, we're over here. I do have video. I just dropped one. I think it was yesterday, or the day before. A video for y'all. And I've got an We got an Insta 360. Also, we're gonna get another one of those. Gonna be playing with some of the Meta glasses for POV views for y'all while racing the car itself, actually driving and racing the car. And then I have a GoPro mounts on the roof of this Impala also. Oh yeah, our mansions. Yeah, they can't feel good. They're rich because they have nice things they work for. Act like they're mansions across the street. You know what? We are rich in life. I'll tell you that. Like,
That's right.
we live probably, I don't know, like the best that I've even seen. Like, I live an amazing life. He lives an incredible life. We have free will. And you know what? Life is incredible. So, yes, we are actually rich beyond measure with our abilities, what we can do, how we do things, the perfection and all. I absolutely love life. You know what? It's great. That's what wealth is.
Yes.
The money, the consolidated energy it takes to buy this stuff. That's all it is. It's just a transfer of energy. You can work hard for certain amounts of money, consolidated energy. Then you trade it for stuff like this. That's all it is. What state are we in? Can't say, man. I wish I could. Been happy in both. Y'all as better as being rich. That's right. That's all you could ask for is happiness and peace in life. Yes, sir. Man, do we got it too. More beautiful. I'm telling you. Don't get no better than that. The wheels back there for the green car, all mounted up. Huh?
I don't think those were intended to end up in there.
No, I had to order those to get the thing to come all the way. So y'all know how you got Amazon Prime?
That is hilarious.
Amazon Prime same day delivery, and you got to add item.
You gotta add item.
I got these smooth and
Peach fuzz razors.
perfect peach fuzz razors. That's
I pulled it out,
hilarious.
I'm like, what the hell?
What the heck is that? We're gonna get back in the shop. No, thank you. What's the rear suspension look like on the red car? It looks like absolutely nothing. It's great. But yeah, it's completely stock and it's way too fast. 28x9. We got leaf springs, stock like Napa shocks, and a back braced 8 3/4. That is not a 9-inch. That is an 8 3/4 Dodge rear end. It's all Dodge. Dodge motor, Dodge rear end, Dodge transmission. It's pretty cool. This guy says he busts his ass to build his drift car and gets called spoon fed. Yeah. Or frame bangs. Check us out. When they say it must be nice, tell them it is. In fact, nice. However, it wasn't nice making it nice. Never forget that. Must be nice. Yep. In fact, it's pretty awesome. But it wasn't nice making it nice. So either make it nice. Choose your hard. Being broke is hard. Getting rich is hard. Choose your hard. Pretty simple concept. Yeah, he can put the power down anywhere. I'm telling y'all. So I'll even give you an idea on jetting. Okay, 66 fuel, 88 nitrous, 7.5 pounds of fuel pressure, Stinger 3 plate, pulling 8 degrees of timing, hitting it with 40% on the starting line, all in by 0.6 of a second. The 0.600 without a burnout out on Mexico, the border right over there, and go around the corner, stop, trans brake, kit, dump it, and this thing absolutely peels you back. I'm talking about it is violence in all manner. I don't know how it leaves with the turbos, but it is completely savage on the nitrous. So it's ridiculous. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing. I'm gonna use that from now on. Right now we run 1/8 mile over here. It's a little too fast for a 1/4 mile. We ain't that brave. Yeah, I'm scared. I'll say it. I don't need no kind of 200 mile an hour way. He says, I don't want to go says the turbo guy. This thing will go that flick of the wrist. 170.
What we do with those bikes, 40 to 140.
40,
like
yeah,
that.
40 to
We did
140.
Easy 150.
More. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's coming down. Robbie said he saw the on the video. Apparently, when I turn around, you can catch the screen in that video, and it says 142, and it's coming down 140 on the way down. That was on decel.
Right.
Let's see, normal guys. I know, right? So clearly, you have the 4. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you drop something, and you still got the 10-second rule. Depends on if we swept or vacuumed that day or not. You know, it's all good. 10-second rule. Who would have thought this live would be like that? I'll try to go live more often. It's pretty fun. I really intended to just set up a camera and work on the car, but thanks, dude. Turns out, walking around. You guys probably want to see more cool stuff than just me working on the car, I'm sure. This guy says many a pizza slice has been eaten off my garage floor. Got that right. Yes. Many mansions.
Yeah. Call a shoebox a mansion, then that's what it is.
You made it, Phil.
Made it.
Mm-hmm. Technically, you have really made it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it great?
What you make it.
Yeah, because that's what you make it. That's right. Mm-hmm. Yes, please, more live. Those are huge. You must be Jeff Bezos. Man, I just.
What do you say? Those houses are huge.
Yeah,
You must be Bezos.
dude, he lives like right there. There you go.
Bezos next door.
And Gates lives over here.
Elon lives over there.
No, that's Gates' house over there. Elon's there.
Right. They hate all the noise we make.
Yes. You know, I was in Puerto Rico and went to down like, I don't know, by some place where a bunch of docks and cool stuff is, like helicopter pads and all. And I'm looking at this really cool yacht. I'm like, wow, it's really cool looking. It looks ancient. And then I Googled the name, and it was Jeff Bezos' yacht. It's like, oh, it's not even a yacht. It looks like an ancient steamer. It's really cool looking. It looks like an old school looking boat, and it's really vintage looking. Well, it was there. I was like, look at that. What do you know? I was like, oh, I was just gravitated to it. Started looking, taking pictures. Next thing you know, it's Bezos' Puerto Rico, port of riches. Apparently, Puerto Rico's known for gold, lots of gold, and high strangeness in the jungle. Yeah, pretty cool. I know. Yeah.
That was part of the stockhouse.
All right.
Shit from.
All kinds of. Oh man, yeah. Pirates used to go all up in there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. Respect to Bill for that. Bill, appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, it's fun. He said, "Yes, please, more lives." Do what I can. Indeed. About dang time to maybe get something finished. Maybe
Yeah, we gotta grind on spots.
grind on spots and bottles, bottle heaters, hoses, all that stuff. About time to do actual work now, y'all. It's been an hour and 43 minutes of me rambling about race car stuff. Ain't that something? Who would have thought? They probably like the wiring in here. Not gonna lie, this gives me anxiety every time I open this. Watch this. Yeah. Every time.
Got it just right.
Just right. Check out some of this wiring. Oh, yeah. Got a relay board, 6AL, boost timing master on top of that. MSD start retard and step retard for mega boost if we want to go to the super boost, if more than the BTM will pull out the boost timing box. And then that's the retard adjustable for the regular timing box, and that's the second stage massive boost. And this is the 2-step up here for launch control. Everything is knobs and clicks. I don't like computers on race cars, period. Stay as far away from that stuff as possible. Sometimes it's necessary, I get it, you know, and unfortunately we got boost control, you know, that's an AEM unit and it runs the solenoid. That's pretty cool. This is a log that's actually vacuum, and I got a boost line that goes up a -6, and it goes up and it goes through a firewall, and so it puts boost pressure in here, and then everything reads off of the sensors, all read off of here, and then this is a solenoid that goes back up and out and runs the boost for the wastegates. Yeah, pretty fun stuff. Let's do this again. Hold your breath. Crazy work. Yeah, using the KISS method. Yes. Keep it simple, stupid, because more complicated it gets, the more unreliable it becomes. And these things gotta drive. They gotta be running down the road reliably. So clean. Thank you. And the quality stuff. Here's something y'all might like too for turbo folks. Check out the extendo drain for the turbocharger with the -10. Normally out there it's hard to get a wrench on them when it's short, so you can get these on eBay and Amazon. Much better, drops it down. Pretty neat. So, well, I'm about to do work. I'm gonna flip this around. It's me, your camera guy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much. Maybe give me a like, share, subscribe on the channel. Check out the videos. You're gonna see a bunch of action stuff here coming up soon. So appreciate it. It's been cool chat. Yep, gotta see y'all. See you in the next one. Peace.